Hello everyone, welcome back here to nature. I'm Doug, I'm your barista as always. Today we've got, as promised, little salty Carmel Bali BlueMoon brew up for you today. We got a wonderful spot here. Try not to block the view. We're down here, the Mcllroy Wildlife Management area in Madison County, Arkansas. Campsite 12. Now I know by the title y'all are probably thinking, oh wow, where's this fishing spot? We'll get into that here in a little bit. Let's get some coffee brewing and get things moving before we get into that. Got a little water going on. Find my lighter, there we go. There we go. Get it turned a little here so we can see what we're doing. Okay, so little story about this spot. My buddy, he was out showing me his secret fishing spot one day, and he was showing me the stream that led up into it, and of course, you know, that brought us over here to this spot. And it just so happens to be that I want you all to realize that there's a lot better places to camp out there. This site here, you can't even see the next campsite from here. That's a pretty amazing thing in my opinion, and look at what we've got. Now here in a minute, I'll take you for a little walk, show you a little bit of the area as we brew. But first, reach into my trusty bag over here. Let's get our milk set up for our frothing. We've got a little bit of Ghirardelli's white chocolate here. Let's give it a little shot. I think I wanted a little rich today. We'll add a little extra. You know, why not? Since we're out here enjoying everything, we might as well enjoy some little white chocolate with it. So as that brews, we're going to have our famous camera lady back here watch over our brew for us, so that way we don't go a little too long and wandering around. I'm going to cut you off while I go ahead and get ready to grab the camera. Okay everybody, we're back here. I'm going to zoom you out a little so it looks better. Check this out. Got an amazing view of this little waterfall right here. It comes around. My little chair here, my bag I carry everything out in. Look at that. Bring it all in for you guys a little bit. Up that way. This creek just goes and goes and goes. Not quite sure where it totally goes to, but it does feed into that fishing spot that my buddy was showing me. Now for those of you fishermen that are tuning into this, just thinking, hey, where's that fishing spot? Well, you know, over here, right up over there, you can see our vehicle. There's a road back off over there, and it goes along over through there, and it goes on up the way. And if you follow it and you take the right turn, maybe two, you'll wind yourself up at that lake, that fishing spot. We're going to go up here and we're just going to go see what else is here real quick while we're brewing. Leave that camera lady over there to watch our brew. Just listen to this. Like I said, that road's up over there. You can kind of see it off over right there. So, you know, in this stream it goes. This is fed by a freshwater cold spring. So it's almost perfectly good to drink if a guy really wanted to. I don't drink nature water very often, except for my coffee. And we're going to come on back down this way. Oh, and another thing I wanted to tell you all about as we're over here is, if you look, let me find it here, up in here across from this little campsite. Did I tell you we're at campsite 12? If you look right up in there, there's a cave. Now the cool thing about these caves that run along through here is, you know, back a couple hundred years ago, some crazy man would want to try and rob himself a bank or a stagecoach or something like that. And he'd go ahead and proceed to do some dumbness like that. And he would need himself a good hiding spot. So he'd come on down here and he'd put himself up a little camp, and he's got that rock ledge back there behind him. And it runs the whole length of this all the way down. So he wouldn't have to really worry about anybody. It's a great hiding spot for an outlaw, I guess. Just some beautiful scenery, my friends. I'm glad y'all came along, came out here to see the nature with me and have a little bit of a brew. Now, I wouldn't normally ask, but this is the moment I'm going to go ahead and take a second and say, hey, if you like this scenery, if you like coffee, if you like what we're doing here in any way, go ahead and hit like. If you really like it, you want to come back and see it again, hit subscribe. And you know, if you think that I could do something a little better, or maybe you want to see me make some Highlander grog or something like that, you know, drop a comment. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to get this tripod set back down and get back over here to our coffee, because it's just about to start brewing. And we'll get ready for that. Okay, everybody, through the trickery of videography, we've made it back just in time. As you see, it's starting to brew. So yeah, let's get this cleaned up as that does. Yet again today, we're working with a little salted Carmel Bali BlueMoon, if I could speak. Get that over here cleaned up, as well as this. Man, this place is beautiful. I believe coming up in our next video, we're going to be looking at some Peaberry Kenya, maybe, or we have some organic La Florida from Peru. We might try that as well. I don't know yet. We'll see. For y'all's viewing pleasure today, we've gotten ourselves some new cups. Hopefully that turns out very well for you. And here comes that coffee. I don't know if the camera catches the color on that, but it's got some beautiful coloring. You know, one would think being out in nature that you wouldn't be able to smell the coffee so much, but wow. This stuff smells amazing. Let me tell you, folks. Combination between the smell of this coffee and the beauty of this scenery. And I'm telling you what, makes a person feel a little punch drunk in a way. Get that milk working real quick. See if we can get you a good pour here. These are borosilicate glass, double walled, all that good stuff. Man, that coffee looks so good. Just set that off over there. Looks like our milk's just about there, huh? Yeah, it's a little warm. People ask me why I have this towel out here. I'll tell you what, sometimes it's nice to have something to touch instead of this hot metal. There it goes. It's starting to cool down. Trying to keep out of the picture for you. Let you guys see and enjoy that beautiful waterfall. Trying not to talk too much and bump the camera. You know, tell you what, if I could go to sleep every night to the sound of a waterfall like that, I'd be the happiest man on earth in the morning. Out of there a little bit. See how that came out. I bet you it came out as good as it smells. Ooh. Wow. You can taste that coffee. It's so good. Well, folks, it's been a good day for a cup out here in the nature. I hope you make it out into nature sometime soon too. Maybe make yourself a cup. Till next time.